18 minutes, dude.
Kotaku did a noopsie. Ricegum did a noopsie. Ray William Johnson did a noopsie. Not Ray William Johnson.
I won't
What did he
link
do?
you, but you should see the new
As in
Dino
head,
Flask
not Ray
video.
William
Thanks,
Johnson.
love you.
Battlefield did an oopsie. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Gloria Borger here, to give you guys the hottest news, the freshest news, the
You
most
fucking
reliable news
scammers,
source.
scammers.
Relax, dude. Wrong video. What is that his New Year's video?
Can I get a PogChamp in chat for some xQc ASMR?
You mean this?
Oh, that was close. Ooh. I can't tell. I don't have to watch TikTok videos. I can just watch DVD screen. I have it actually working set up now, so that's pretty epic.
Upper.
Alright, well, I guess on episode 500, it will actually hit the corner. God damn, that is distracting. Is it gonna do? Alright, without further ado, let's just jump into it. For some reason, TikTok videos is still very much a thing.
I can't.
Yes,
I can't get my eyes off of it.
Video.
I can't get my eyes off of it. That was the one.
Kotaku did break it down anyway. I've been away a couple days, okay? So I didn't follow this until I got back. But it's probably the best thing that has happened this year. Washington Post, one of many that covered this story, wrote, first, a fast-rising female esports star was threatened. Then she quit. Then she didn't exist. Very curious. What do they mean by this? Well, the full story is basically this. This girl appear out of nowhere.
Can I talk about this? I want to talk about it a little bit. I didn't want to say my real opinion on it because I feel like people can't handle like real opinions. But to be honest, dude, I think it's kind of time. Like this, I hope that people don't clip out of context and use my word for word, right? But what I've realized is that I have a dislike for anybody or people on Twitter who keep saying the sentence, there's not enough girls in esports. We need to have more girls. We need more girl players. And it's like, there's not enough. What the fuck? And the problem is not that there's not enough girls. The problem is that the girls are being bottlenecked by the trash community and the garbage culture around gamers that prevent them from walking forward, that prevent them, that stop them from going further, from improving, from thriving. They bottleneck them. That's the real problem. But if you use the argument and say there's not enough girls, and overly include them, it does the exact opposite of the goal you're trying to reach in the first place. But they're too fucking stupid to know that.
Is very good at Overwatch. Wow. Now, personally, I knew already that this was fake because girls aren't good at video games. Okay. I know I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but I would even go as far as to say as girls aren't even video games. I would even go as far as to say girls aren't good at anything. I would even go as far as to say as girls don't even exist. But that's just my opinion, of course, which I'm not supposed to give out to anyone. The only thing girls really are good at is hosting the news.
Okay.
So this girl that appeared out of thin air and was really good at Overwatch got accepted into a pro team of Overwatch just 4 days after she appeared out of nowhere. Wow. Good for her.
White Knight,
and a lot of people started to ask questions, you know, who is this person? Why does she, just appear out of nowhere? Why is there barely any information or track record of this person online? Now, as it turns out, she was, unfortunately, due to unforeseen reactions, Ellie has opted to step down from the pro team. We hope you continue to support her in her ventures in Overwatch as we will.
Well, now you lost half your viewers from saying that cap.
She has a penis. Now, the story here is that it wasn't a girl. It was just a guy. Another Overwatch player called Punisher. Now, why would any guy pretend to be a girl? As a woman, I just find that completely appalling and disgusting. And this guy should be burned to the ground. He should be put in jail where he belongs. But that's just my opinion, of course. Now, I know we're jumping a little bit ahead here, okay? Let's back it up a bit. So people didn't know that Ellie was a guy, a fake guy. People didn't know. People thought it was an actual female. I know, crazy, right? You know, maybe, just maybe in hindsight, it was kind of obvious, you know? This person appears out of nowhere, doesn't give any information about herself, except the name Ellie, okay? Does not speak on stream, or at least very briefly, and does not list the full name despite literally every other pro player listing their full names. The pro team, even themselves listing her as, you know, all the other players. Rena VX, Justin Gion, Akawa, Adrian Kawa, Frill, Corey Skoda.
Damn!
F up. F up. Stop asking if she's a real gamer or not. Now, I think it's pretty normal.
Okay, so this I'm gonna, dude, I don't want to stop the video, dude. I know you guys don't give a fuck about what I said, dude, but listen. This will sound crazy, but it is not that unreasonable for people to ask questions. People are curious. People want to get involved. People want to know stuff. If let's say if you put the 20th fastest runners, right? Or the, you know, like the, oh my god, this is gonna sound so bad. There was an argument on Twitter, right? Oh my god, dude,
it has nothing to do with
this is gonna sound so bad.
If a girl plays good enough and climbs in a game, she will get the same chances to join an esports team. But it seems like the majority of girls just aren't good in esports due to biological differences.
You're so retarded. You're so retarded, dude. I can't believe someone would actually say that, dude. Dude, the gaming culture is a mostly, it's a male dominant in esports and shit, right? And people, dude, believe it or not, dude, people on the internet are just trash people. They're actually trash. They're just not like people. It's people have anonymity, so they are trash to girls. That's just how it is, dude. Right? And girls are now trying to integrate and trying to play video games and more and be good at them. Right? That's just how it's happening. But all this trash behavior, sort of, it doesn't prevent them, but it doesn't help them, or it doesn't help that part grow at all. It bottlenecks it. One of the reasoning is to be good at video games, to be very, very good, or at the top, most people play their entire lives video games. Literally their entire lives. It's ever since they were a kid. Some people are so good because they play their entire lives. That's all it is, right? And it's like, if somebody starts playing video games today, they're never going to be as good as someone who plays entire life. That's just how it is, right? But they're trying to like integrate now, and people are just. It's just like a culture thing, dude. But you're just stupid to understand.
The pro player.
I don't want to go into that topic. It's too complicated.
There's only a certain amount of people. If someone appears out of nowhere, not giving out a lot of information, it's only natural that people are gonna ask, you know, who is this person? Who is Ellie? There's even these conspiracy graphs that we're trying to figure it out. You know, oh, we heard a female voice, but she says she'll be able to stream when she gets a new PC. Then
guys. Okay, a good argument for guys.
The gaming community
last time.
is male dominant. The running community is black skin dominant is what you're trying to say.
No, listen, guys. Dude, I was gonna sort of go there, but I'll give another example. Let's say, dude, you have you put the 10 people that fucking the best hockey players.
Can I get a pog in the chat,
right?
please?
You put the 20th best hockey players in a room, right? They all come from places that have hockey in their culture, right? That have snow, that have fucking ice or arenas, right? Let's say some dude out of the blue, 20 pog champ hockey players, out of the blue, someone comes from Egypt or something, right? Like he lives there his entire life, right? And they don't have ice over there, do they? Like there's not a lot of ice, correct? Out of the blue, I feel like it's reasonable for people to ask questions and be like, hey man, yeah, I'm interested. Like who is this guy? This guy's amazing, right? They don't even have ice over there because it's so hot, right? They're gonna ask questions.
Incels are fuming.
Dude,
incels are fuming. Crap.
They're curious. They're asking questions. They want to know more, and it's not unreasonable, and it's not unethical either. So if a girl shows out of the blue and she's ranked 4, people aren't being unreasonable to ask questions. Hey man, yo, this girl's pog champ. I want to know more about it, dude. I wanna have something so I can back it up and fucking hell yeah, dude. Like it's something new. It's like a breath of fresh air. I want to be part of it. Like, what's wrong with it?
She can't stream gameplay because her internet sucks. How does a new PC fix the problem? Calls Punisher on Discord to prove she's not Punisher. So people already were figuring out who this person actually was, and it was a guy named Punisher. And the truth also then eventually came out that this wasn't an actual female. It was a guy called Punisher. And now this other girl explained this, that this was the case.
Ellie is not Ellie. The whole situation was meant to be, in a way, like a social experiment. Ellie is actually Punisher, and he's
debated.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, Ellie, this gamer girl, is a guy. Whoopity fucking do. And news articles just couldn't fathom why. How could you do this? Forbes posted.
Because they got debated.
It's still not clear on what point was attempting to be proven.
None of them.
Social experiment. Maybe the fact that this guy, Punisher, can't join a pro team, but then as soon as he pretends to be a girl, literally 4 days, and voila, he's part of a pro team. Wow. You know, this is why gamers needs to rise up. I've been saying this for literally years. No one cared who Punisher was. He put on the mask. I think Kotaku said it the best. It's absolutely unacceptable for members of this community to bully, harass, or dox players for their gender. It shows why there's so few women in this sport.
Listen, man, it ended up not even true that they've been doxxed. But they kept using that, and they kept saying multiple dox attempts, multiple doxers. There was no doxing. It was proven. There was zero doxing, dude.
We have to do better. Not just for the women and girls playing this game now.
I'm still garbage, but...
Okay, hold on.
No, but for those growing up watching,
I'll read it in a minute.
Kotaku ran this story saying Overwatch Pro quits after harassment over whether she was really playing. This poor woman, all the harassment that she got. People just wanted to know, hey, who are you? Are you a real person? The same thing would have happened if it was a guy. If a guy disappeared out of nowhere, people would ask the same question, you know, who really is this guy? And anyone that practically...
I bet in...
And guys, can I be honest, guys? Can I be honest? If after the whole thing is unraveled and unwrapped, and everybody knows who the real person was, how can they still say that they doxed or try to be doxed?
Girls don't care about video.
If the person wasn't even fucking real, how do they still push this doxing argument if there's no person? You're gonna dox a ghost? Are you retarded?
Call this person out, this fake persona, Ellie, even in the slightest, got called out on Twitter for it. We had this guy literally writing XD, and the response is professional Overwatch player for Paris Eternal laughs about. They tagged his team so that he would get some sort of repercussion. Laughs about Ellie being bullied out of contenders with doxing threats. This is the problem with Overwatch League and all esports. All esports, this is the problem. I find it hilarious that you can't even scuff at this situation because it's just harassment against poor women that doesn't even exist. You know, here's a question that I think is worth asking with this whole thing. Is it sexism or is it harassment if you're asking a question and you happen to be right? Obviously, it looks bad if you accuse someone of something if you have no proof of it, but that same argument should apply if you're defending someone without proof. The internet and so many of these news articles were so desperately trying to defend Ellie without any proof of Ellie even existing or being a person.
Of course.
People wanted Ellie to be real so desperately so they could have a woman being harassed and run that as a headline. You know, even after the story is out there, they still run the story that it's a female gamer. First, a fast-rising female esports star was threatened. They still go with the same narrative. I like how, in hindsight, this situation is just the funniest thing ever. Because you had people posting this, the fact that the team didn't give out the name of their team member. And people saying like this, the fact that they did this is both hilarious and sad. No, it's just hilarious.
That's true.
Crap. I'm sorry you have to go through this. People are so crappy. Ellie posted that some guy on Discord, it's weird referring her to Ellie when it's clearly just Punisher, posted that some guy on Discord said that he was gonna dox her. and everyone just rushed to defend this person. How dare you? How dare you question the legitimacy of this person? How could you?
Not
This
even
poor
real.
woman that doesn't exist. I think we've all learned a lesson here, and that is that gamer girls don't exist. Okay? I've been saying it for so long, and I think now finally we sealed the deal here. There will be no more
Illuminati?
arguments. The discussion is over. Case closed. Women aren't real, everyone. Thank you. I'm Gloria Borger, and this is Pew News F out. Goodbye. Oh, looks like we have more stories. Battlefield 5. Oh! It's the end of the saga. It's the end of the season. The results are in. We talked about Battlefield 5. It's been a running story here on Pew News. The first running
What is that?
story. Basically, first Battlefield 5 revealed the trailer. It was garbage. Then Battlefield 5 said, accept it or don't buy the game. Well, as it turns out, people didn't! Battlefield 5 physical sales down more than half on Battlefield 1.
Happy 6 months.
This is so
But sadly,
sad.
this is going to be
Why
my
can't
last
fake
month.
women exist?
Him trying to save to go on
Is that too much
holiday in
to ask for?
September.
Why
Any
can't my
sugar
anime
daddies
wife
in chat?
exist and be real? SMH. A lot of people have been using the argument for Battlefield, or at least I've seen some people use the argument that the reason why Battlefield 5 underperformed was that there's so much competition, you know? Red Dead Redemption was out. There's competition every year, okay? The game did badly because they marketed it extremely poorly. There's obviously other reasons involved as well, but I hope this is a lesson to be learned. And that is, again, women aren't real. How many times do I gotta say this? EA.
Dude,
To hire you.
PewDiePie just he does not nowadays he just does it on fucking purpose, dude. He says things in a way that is so bad in a small context, just let it clip out of context, just they fuck on him, and then he fucks on him back later, dude.
Yeah, girl.
He just
I like
that's
how
just
they
what he
said
does,
keep
man.
playing with it. Either or. Make trailer.
Hi,
You'll
Felix.
regret it. Call sexism in video games. You'll regret it. Make good trailer. You'll regret it. Well, they're definitely regretting this at least. Smash like on this video right now if you're a video gamer. If you like to play video games, smash like and buy all my merch right frickin' now. You will get that one on the TV, and that's a fact. Next story, Jesus Christ needs your help. That's something I never thought I would say. You guys are probably familiar with Jesus already. He was involved during the Fiverr scandal. He does the Fiverr announcement things where you can pay him to say stuff. But he's also been very supportive of my channel. And now Jesus needs your help. So Jesus drops the character, more or less. Apparently his
What is
real
that?
name is Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
My name is Jesus H. Christ.
His real name is Jesus Christ? God damn. Now he mentions that he was grown up in a cult.
I was raised in a highly controlled religious group. Some people call it a cult. It was because of YouTube that I was able to learn the truth about the organization that I had dedicated my life to.
So Jesus mentions that he is losing custody of his children and that he needs your help to be able to pay for his lawyer. And it's a very heartfelt, heartbreaking video.
And I can't keep up with the expenses anymore. And this is my only hope from losing my kids. My lawyer thinks this is my best chance, and I agree. However, it's very expensive,
Last link,
and I can't keep
I
up with the
promise less
expenses
than
anymore.
3.
Jabane
I'm
coming?
desperate. I really need your help. I've set up a Patreon, and there's a link in the description below. And if you want to support me,
No?
you can do so for free by subscribing, liking this video, and sharing it with others.
Jesus has always been nice to me. He's always had my
Dude, I thought they were gonna say by
95%
subscribing
still gatekeeping females from
to
entering.
PewDiePie.
And you still
Fuck
don't
these
know
series.
why you are
Fuck
virgins,
them.
Check Pepla.
Fuck, dude.
That's so weird to say. So I wanted to at least repay the favor and link to his Patreon.
Fuck,
It's in the
dude.
description if you
Fuck
guys
my
want to
cock
donate
smile.
and help him out. Jesus has always had our backs. It's time for us to have Jesus' backs back. Next news, Ricegum.
I really like your
Ricegum,
juice.
yes, of course, more Ricegum.
I think I'm gonna skip the rest. Jaws ZD, there's a bunch of I'm a Finn. Isaac, there's a 3. A log is a 10. Imagine being a community that is 95% male and still gatekeeping females from entering, and you still don't know While you're a virgin, chat, prepare laugh.
We can put it this
I
way,
love
most
talking
kids
about.
that have
So
played
last week,
games
if you
their
remember,
entire life
basically
are
Ricegum and
average
Jake.
at best.
Yeah,
So
hold
why do people expect female gamers that are a pretty recent thing to balance the gender gap in esports so soon when it's still a male-dominated field?
Dude, it's sort of true.
This streamer xQc is
brand, a
What
website
is his
called
blood
Mystery
type?
Brand, which was
How does
pretty
his
obvious.
skin taste?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna
Where
guys,
does he
guys, guys, I'm gonna turn this
How
off. Okay,
spongy is his
just for the rest of this. Okay, just for the rest of this. Now turn it back on.
Actually a scam.
I can't do this anymore.
That's a $10,000 handbag. I'm about to sell it, yo. $10,000, yo. I'm about to sell it back.
It's Scores video.
Now, I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but I thought I made a pretty well thought out, good video. You know, not just calling out the fact that they're promoting gambling to kids, but also pointing out that actual proof that this website was bogus, you know, that they had things that are pretty worthy of actually calling it a scam, and showing that other YouTubers have promoted this website as well. So Ricegum made a response video saying, "This dude calls me out for mystery unboxing." I think it used to be called PewDiePie calls me out for mystery unboxing. I guess he changed it. I don't know. But basically, I mean, his response was laughable.
Because of the algorithm.
I don't know why anyone would expect anything else, honestly.
But anyway,
Okay, so I could be wrong for this, but the reason why he changed it, the title is because if you put PewDiePie in the title, it used to be good for like views and shit, but now like you get like skamazed by the algorithm if you put the name in it. So they put it out, so that it's actually better for the video to get views and shit.
Dude calls me out for mystery unboxing. I think it used to be called PewDiePie calls me out for mystery unboxing. I guess he changed it. I don't know. But basically, I mean, his response was laughable. I don't know why anyone would expect anything else, honestly.
But anyways, he made the same type of video. The same type of video, like 3 months ago. No one said anything. It wasn't a problem back then. Look. All these guys right here, right? They're in David Dobrik's crew. Whatever. They're influential. Got kid fans. Same thing. Open up boxes. This was 3 weeks ago. Way before I was doing it. Why did no one bring it up 3 weeks ago or even talk about these guys?
Everyone else did it. It's not my fault. Everyone else did it. Why is no one calling them out? Yeah, I did, dipsh. Okay, I brought it up in my video. Jesus fucking Christ. That doesn't change anything. It's the weakest response ever. I didn't even press that much in my video the fact that they're promoting gambling to kids, because I know Jake Paul and Ricegum don't give a shit. Obviously, they don't care. They just want to make money. That's all that matters to these people. There's no reason to call them out for anything unethical. But if you have something illegal, that's gonna reflect badly on everyone on YouTube. Both their videos are still up, you know? They both apologize, more or less, but both their videos are still up. And the reason why is because most likely contractually, they have to keep them up. For them to be paid, they have to keep the videos up. So I think that pretty much speaks for itself, you know? There's
nothing I can really do but say sorry and give you these Amazon gift cards. So I'm sorry, it just wouldn't happen again. Amazon codes $10 to $20. Just
wow, what an absolute man lad. He gave away $10 gift cards. That fixes the whole thing.
Dude, guys, seriously, me and PewDiePie had the exact, we did every single, same argument. We did the exact same thing on everything about the video.
Or is he trolling? Like, I can't tell. It's so moronic. Imagine saying that you got over $100,000 and then spending $500 being like, we're cool now, right? Delete the fucking video, you. But he's 100% not going to do that. And then someone even found out that these gift cards, they weren't even legit. They've been cashed literally months ago.
And what day was that one too? That's all I needed. I just had to check if any of them were active.
Great, good job. You can't even fucking spend $500. Not even that.
Holy
Jesus Christ.
shit.
I doubt he was even paid $100,000. I mean, it's entirely possible, but here's what he said.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but they offered Keemstar $100K.
I know. I feel like I have a guess.
Yeah.
Somewhere between $200,000 and $250,000.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
No.
But like, listen, bro.
Ricegum would 100% point out that he made more than Keemstar, right? This is Ricegum we're talking about here. He would definitely point out, going like, yeah, I won't say how much, but more than what Keemstar made. That's what he would say. It doesn't matter how much money.
Okay, but just before we end this video, can I see how many views Ricegum pulls nowadays? How many views does Ricegum get on his videos when he makes a good one? mil, on average like 2 mil. About 2 mil, something like that. What about Keemstar? How many views does Keemstar pull nowadays? About 2 mil. Even he has a better average. So why would they pay him 2.5 times more?
When he's involved, it doesn't matter what he says as a response or what he tries to do, unless he deletes the fucking video. At this point, people already know about Jake Paul. People already know about Ricegum. They're kind of scumbags, okay? It's already a known fact. That's why when the whole thing came out, people were jumping all over this story because they can call out Ricegum and they can call out Jake Paul, which is not really that hard to do. No one genuinely likes them. Ironically, you know, when Ricegum deflects to other people doing the same thing, you know, it's a apology, but he also kind of have a point. Why did no one care about all these other YouTubers doing this thing? I think it was the same thing with BetterHelp. So many people promoted BetterHelp, and most likely they did it because they saw someone else promote it and didn't think twice about it. They just thought, hey, well, other people are promoting this, so I can do it as well, right? And that's kind of the problem. You need to look into these things yourself and at least take responsibility when it comes out about it. Because even with BetterHelp, you know, when the story came out that it's kind of a shady website, a shady service, a lot of people took action that had promoted BetterHelp. They did the right thing, you know? But so many people didn't. People were just silent and didn't make any reaction or deflected as well. I don't think anyone is surprised by the reaction of Ricegum and Jake Paul.
Okay, video's over, but how's that a fallacy? You're stupid? Dude, isn't that like a entrave au dialogue, double faute? How's that in English? How's that in English? How do you even say that? What this means is that this means fallacy, and this is the name of the fallacy. It's like double fault or like double mistake. Double mistake is a fallacy that if you do something wrong or bad, you say, hey guys, doesn't matter guys, because they did it too. They did something wrong too. It's a fallacy because it doesn't make what you did any better at all at any point. It's still wrong or worse. It doesn't make it better. That's literally a fallacy. There you go, boys. Today we learned something. Normally you guys teach me stuff. Now today I teach you something. Bungie left Activision? Wait, what? What? Destiny 2 puzzle stumps players leading Bungie to reverse course. Holy fuck!
What you are talking about is called whataboutism these days.
Oh,
and it is
this
indeed
one.
a fallacy less than 3.
Oh. Okay, got it. Bungie and Activision are splitting up. Industry shaking divorce that will see Shooter Destiny in Bungie's control. Hey, thank fucking God! Dude, Activision I feel like is like ruining Blizzard because of how much they want, like, you know? Like, hey, go this way, go this way, go this way, right? And they probably had the same thing with fucking Destiny. And now they split up. PogChamp. Yikes. Yikes, dude. Destiny, which first launched in 2014 at Long Rocky Road. Destiny 2% was beloved by players but failed to be an Activision sales standard.